Hello beautiful people, how are you this beautiful sunny day? I hope that you're all great and you're ready to start a new coding session with me. For those of you who are new, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Eleftheria and I'm a front-end developer currently working with AngularJS. I'm also doing the daily UI challenge, and today I have something pretty special for you that I've never done before. We are going to code 13 challenges all together into one final project. I've been doing this challenge for a while. I've done like 40 themes, and I usually, or like the maximum I've done, I think it was 6 into 1, but this time I thought let's combine 13 different kind of little projects to make one full app. So we're going to try to do so. I hope that you're really excited because I know I am. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe because I have been working really hard to produce these videos, and I think that this one is going to be an awesome one. So let's see what we already have, and I'm going to quickly read each day. So for day 41 we have the workout tracker, and the whole app that we are going to build is going to be based on working out, so for the workout tracker, and that's actually why I've named my app Workout Body. For day 42 we have a to-do list, and for me this is going to be something like to do the workout or done the workout. Then we have day 43, which is food and drink menu. This is going to be a place that someone can add the foods that he or she ate. For 44 we have favorites, so you can favorite a workout. 45 is an info card, this will be some information about a specific workout. 46 is an invoice, so let's say that somebody paid for a workout. 47 is an activity feed, which will have some information about the workout again. 48 is coming soon, so it will be coming soon, some workouts that are coming soon. 49 notifications, and 50 job listing, because sometimes the apps have a small menu and they also list some jobs like being a developer, or in this case being a gym instructor or something like that. On day 51 we have the press page, something like a blog page. On day 52 we have a daily UI logo, and we're actually going to start from that one. I'm going to explain in a bit what we are going to do. For day 53 we have a header navigation, which is going to be like this thing right here. And for day 44 we are going to have a confirm reservation. For me this is going to be a confirm that you paid for a workout. Alright, now let's see our left part right here. We have the today's theme, and after that the working area. Here we are going to write pretty much most of our code, and I've already have my empty toolbar, which is this upper part here, and I'm having my div class empty toolbar tools, and I have divided into 3 different parts. The first part with flex 15 is where we are going to add the daily UI logo, and I have also the class logo design. Okay, then for the second part is the workout body. It's this one with text align center, and the last part that currently isn't visible is with a flex 25, and here I'm going to have something like a small menu with a sub menu or something like that. Okay, for the CSS, don't have a lot of things here, just a theme, a working area, and a logo design, which again is going to be like this part right here. In the JavaScript I have an Angular module, my app, a config, and a controller. That's it. I'm going to say more things for the JavaScript in a bit. So let's start with the daily UI logo. I just wanted a logo for this app, for the workout body, and to make a quick logo and something that it's quite like new, I went here in this page, which is the benefitfeely.com clippy. I'm going to leave it in the description box. Oh, and in the description box you will also find the final project and some additional links that I'm going to be using, so feel free to use them, and if you miss something from the code, just go to the description box and you will find everything. So for our header and for our logo, we'll go here and I will use maybe the custom polygon, and here I will try to make let's say a human figure. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we will see. I really like this clippy tool and I have used it in some other projects as well, and yeah, it's quite fast and that's why I like it so much. Alright, let's say that with a lot of imagination, this is a logo and this is a human logo. So you can just copy it from here, and then we will go to this part here, or maybe better, we will go to the logo design, the class that I created a bit before, and we will add it here. And okay, so this is our workout body. Cool. I don't know if it's actually cool, but yeah. Okay, now the other thing that I want is to show you this AngularJS material thing. It's on demos and subheader. Again, in the description box you will find this link, and this is what we are going to be using. So as you can see here, if I scroll, you have my messages, and then unread messages, late messages, read messages, and again archived messages. I like this structure, so I'm going to be using it quite a lot. If you think in the JavaScript part there is also the config and then the controller, so I have done something similar here with the config and the controller. The controller for me is empty and I'm going to fill it in a bit, but first I'm going to show you the HTML. So in the HTML there is an empty content, and in this content there is the section and a subheader with an empty list, an empty list item, and then inside here in the empty list item there is an image, a div, and then some additional information like what, who, and nodes. This is what, who, and nodes, and this is the image. I'm not going to use the image, so we're going to change this part here, but I'm going to have the same structure for the what, who, and nodes. So if you're following me, then you can go to the JavaScript part right here and copy this one and paste it to your JavaScript part as well. And for the HTML, you can also go here into the section and maybe copy the first section, and then we will fill out everything. So I'm going to do a quick pause for me here to fill the JavaScript and the HTML, and I will be back. Okay guys, and we are back. I've made a few changes, and let's start from the JavaScript. So the main theme is exactly the same, like face, what, who, when, and nodes. We have face, what, who, when, and nodes, and I've just changed like the string with workout 1, duration, and time and calories, and again it goes like the same for everything. So that's what you see here. In order to make them visible, you have to use message what, who, and nodes, and that's it. For the free workouts you see here, it's this upper part here with the empty subheader. Okay, and I've also added here this comment with free workouts because after that section I'm going to add 3 more sections like this one, so I want to differentiate that, and that's why I'm using the comments. Okay, we have this part here, which is the workout tracker, but the next thing to do is to have a to-do list. To do so, again, I would say it's fairly simple, and I'm going to do so with an empty checkbox with a flex of 5. The name is toss, but you can have like whatever, and the ng model is project.done, which is going to be, let's say, required, but to be honest, it's not required. If I click on here, you will see something like that. I like it. Okay, and the next thing that we are going to do is to make the favorites. Okay, so to make the favorites, I'm going to do another div with flex. So I'm going to paste that one. Okay, the flex in this situation is going to be 5, and again I'm going to have the empty list item and text. This time I'm going to delete this and maybe also delete this. Okay, alright, now for the header 4, I don't want something like who, but I want a span. Okay, and then I will add the symbol of the heart that I found it online. It's this one, so you can favorite let's say a workout. Now if you need more things here, you can add them with again another h4. I'm not going to do this right now, but I'm going to fill that h4 in another section that we are going to do in a bit. Now don't get confused, let's keep going. I'm going to add one more thing here, which is going to be a button, and in this button I'm also going to have an ng click. This ng click is going to have the show info, and let's also add an event. Okay, and of course let's also add a class. This class is going to be an info card. And okay, the last thing that I'm going to be needing here is a paragraph, and again I found the symbol of the eye to make it look like an information. And what this thing is going to do, it's going to be visible like right here. I'm going to add some CSS in order for you to be able to see it, but okay, you can pretty much see it here. Okay, what we want to do with that one is to have our info cards, because this is on day 47. So we are going to create the favorites. I'm going to add some CSS for this, as well as I'm going to add some CSS for the info card. And then for the info card, we are also going to add some functionality. So in a bit, I'm going also to write some JavaScript things. Okay, let's go to the CSS, and here I will add for my favorites some color on the hover. So I'm going to have an h4 span hover with the color of pink. So now if you hover over a heart, you will see it pink. Maybe if this was a real app, there would be also some functionality here, but I'm not going to do so right now. And instead we will keep working with our info card, and for the info card I'm going to have some functionality. Okay, let's add something like this, and I think that now it's looking quite better. Alright, the next thing that I want is to click on this button right here and open an info card as it is on day 45. To do so, I will have it as an example the day 16. And if you watched my previous video, we've also used day 16, and I like this day because it has something really simple yet something really useful. It's just a button that opens a pop-up or overlay. In the description box you will be able to find day 26. For me, what I'm going to do is copy the script from here and the JavaScript from here to make it work as I want it to work. Alright, so let me add the first part. I'm going to do it quite quickly. Okay, so HTML, and I'm going just before the closing body tag, and I'm going to add the scripts right here, but I'm also going to need to add some things in our JavaScript part. Okay, I can add them here. Let me minimize this scope message thing. So you have the info card, but it's not yet finished. Let me also add that thing. Okay, and now it's working quite better. Okay, let's see it one more time. For the information workout or for the info card, I'm having something like that, like info card and information workout. So we are right here with the lorem ipsum. And what is lorem ipsum? So yeah, I didn't feel it like, you know, exactly with working out stuff, because this is faster, but I think that you get the point. Okay, so let me also now minimize this script, and because we will have more scripts, I would advise you to also minimize it. Okay, great. The next thing that I want is to start working with, let me delete these lines here. Okay, the next thing that I want to do is to start working with the invoice or the paid workouts, or even the coming soon workouts. So yes, let's find a way to do so. I'm going to minimize this section. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it right here. So we'll change the command to maybe paid workouts. Okay, and again, let me paste it one more time. So this is the third time, and this one is going to be book an online workout, and the last one is going to be paid workouts, or no, paid maybe coming soon workouts. Okay, so let's start working with the paid workouts, and here I will change just a few things. So we have the free workouts, but now let's go to not free but paid workouts. Okay, and what I want here is to change a little bit this part with the flex 5. I will need, I think that I'm going to need like another button, so I'm going to copy this and paste it here. Let's also make it like that. I'm going to have a show info, and then again I'm going to have a show invoice. Okay, and the class, it's going to be the same, but I'm going to change this one to 36. Because this is the symbol that I want. Let me show you what I mean. It's this part right here. So you have the heart, and you have like this symbol for the dollar, which is the 36, and then you also have the info cards. Now we have to work also on that part right here, and this is why I have the show invoice. Really quickly, if you go to the JavaScript part, here I have the info card, but you can change it. Let me also copy that one. you can change it and make it, how can we name that? Maybe invoice for paid workouts. Invoice for paid, yeah, workouts. Why not? Okay, and here, of course, you have to change the template. We can have it like, let me find again a better name. Dialogue invoice, maybe. Alright, and now we also have to go to the HTML and to the script and add some extra information. Okay, I'm going to do this like quite quickly because I think that you already know how to do so. Okay. We've added some things for the invoice for paid workouts. So now I'm on free workouts and paid workouts, and if I click on this button you will see the invoice. So for the invoice I have a thank you for your purchase, you just bought a new workout, congratulations, yay, and post your results and tag us on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag workoutbody. I know this is fairly simple, but I think that it's working just fine for an invoice. Again, I'm going to minimize this one and we will continue working with our third section, which is book an online workout. So let's go here, open that part, and we can do that like real time online workouts. Okay, I like that thing right here. Let me see, what do we have? Okay, it's this real-time thing. Maybe I can change the color. This is the primary. Maybe I can have like an accent. Okay, I think this already looks better, and I will keep the checkbox and I will keep the what, who, and nodes, but after that I'm going to have just like here, I'm going to have just one button, so I don't need this H4, just a button with an ng click. I'm going to change that to show reservation. Okay, so reservation. Okay, this is better. I will keep the class info. As for here, I don't want to have a paragraph this time. I will delete this. Instead, I'm going to have an image. Yeah, and a CRC. I found a cool small picture that I wanted to use. It's for the reservation. I couldn't find anything better, so we will work with that. But we need also some styling, and we will do it with width of 20 pixels and a height of again 20 pixels. Okay, let's see what I made. Oops. Okay, let's see what I mean with the CRC and the sorcery and the image. We are paid and real-time online workout, so we have this calendar right here. We will fix that. So I have like the show reservation event, and I will go to my JavaScript part. I'm going to minimize this. Okay, and again I have to add quite a few things. So for the confirm reservation, I'm going to have it like this. So confirm reservation for paid workouts, and append dialog to document body, This is a little bit different, so we have the var confirm and the title, a text content, an area label, a target event, okay, and cancel. I have to add also the HTML part in order for you to understand better what I mean. So I'm going to do that quite quickly. Let's go to the HTML. Let's go after our second script and let's add like this third one. Oh, sorry for not for the. No, I think that this is okay. So paid workouts and real-time online workouts, and it's that one, like book reservation. You are about to book an online real-time workout, so you have like no, I regret it, or yes, book it. You actually don't need to add this thing right here, because everything is being handled for the JavaScript part. So it's okay, don't add this part right here for now. We're going to be needing that in a bit, that we will start working in the header navigation. So maybe I can change that to header and activity feed, and maybe also track food. We are going to combine two things at once. And of course, now this name isn't good enough. I'm going to have it as a dialogue feed and food. Okay, that's better, I guess. Great. Well, let's see what we have. For the real-time online workouts, we have this part right here. And of course, we have the calendar. Okay, the next thing that we are going to do is, I think, the coming soon part, which will be the last one. So let's go here. I'm going to change a few things this time, because I don't think that the coming soon workouts have to be, you know, like the same as the other three sections. And after the empty list and item, we have like the ng repeat, but I'm going to delete the checkbox, and instead of that, I'm going to add an image. Okay, now this image has the empty avatar and the alt is message who. Let's also see that part. It's actually this. I'm not going to have the heart or even the info, because it's coming soon, so people don't need this kind of information. Okay, and now I think that we are one step closer. So we did the workout tracker, we did the to-do list with this thing here. We're going to start working on the food and drink menu. We have the favorite, which is this button. We have the info card, which is this one. For the invoice, we did that part right here. Okay, and for the activity feed, yeah, like we've already have this information, but we will also make a small navigation here to have some more information about the activity feed. For the coming soon, we have like no free workouts. Okay, I should change that to coming soon workouts, and maybe also change that to accent. Okay, so we are working on the coming soon, and we will add the documentation, the notification, job listing, press page in a bit. For the confirm reservation, we have this calendar thing right here with no regret and yes. So okay, I think that we can start working on our navigation thing. I'm going back to the top. I can minimize maybe. Okay, maybe I can minimize these sections. Cool. And I can go now to the flex 25, and here we are going to add a button. So I'm going to do so with an empty button. Okay, let's also close that button. Come on. Alright, finally we have the empty button. Now inside here I'm going to have an empty select. Okay. And for the empty select, I'm going to fill in some stuff like a name, and of course an ng model with project.type, and inside here I'm going to have an empty option. Okay. And let's close that option. Cool. I can name that one MD. Alright, and I will name that one tracker. Alright, so we have this upper part right here, and if I click on it I have the tracker, so we will say that this one is the tracker. But I'm going to have some more options, so I'm going to copy this, paste it below. I'm going to change that one to activity feed, and also I'm going to add an ng click. In this ng click I'm going to have a show feed. Again, it will take an event, and I will copy that one maybe like 3 more times. So I'm going to have an activity feed. I'm going to have something like track food, and also job listing, and last but not least, let's make a fresh page. Oops. Now with them I'm also going to change this. So for activity feed and track food I'm not going to make a lot of changes, like let's just keep the same functionality, but for the job listing, okay, I'm going to make this as a so info, which is something that we've already done, and I'm going to do like the same thing for here as well. Maybe I can add actually something more, which is going to be the notifications. Okay. Oops. Notifications. Okay, and of course I will also have to change this part right here. Show notifications with an event. Alright, let's see what we have. I'm going to click here. We have tracker, which is the part right here. We have activity feed, and then we have track food, job listing, page, press page, and notifications. Let's see what all of them are. So the first one is going to be the activity feed with show feed, and we have to create this one. Alright, in order to create it, I'm going back to the JavaScript. Okay, and below the confirm reservation, I'm going to add the activity, feed, and food. It says like show feed, and it has this dialog feed and food template HTML, which is the same as we created. Okay, let me minimize that, which is the same as we did here. Okay, so we have that one. Let's confirm that it's working fine. Okay, this is for the track food. Okay. Let's check one more time that it's actually working better. I think that I'm missing something, but let's see. Okay. Okay. So information about the workout, and then we have the invoice and the header. Let me paste these things one more time to show you better what I mean with them. Okay, let's go up here. We have the activity feed. Now this is what I wanted. I've added an image, and then this is the same. And for track food, I've added like this part right here. If you want to make it look a little bit prettier, we can add some things like an empty select or an empty option. I'm going to add them maybe here. So you have the empty select with margin left minus 80 pixels, and the empty option with a padding of 8 pixels. And again, like, this is important. Let me click one more time. So for tracker, we simply have this part right here. For activity feed, we have this one. For the track food, we have like this part. And now we can work with the job listing. For the job listing, let me do it like this. Okay, and like this. So for the job listing, I have the show info, so I don't think that I'm going to add something more. And the same goes for the press page. I think that these are quite basic, so if you want to add something, then feel free to add it, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we are going to work with the show notifications, and to do so we need to go back to the JavaScript part, and this is again going to be something like fairly simple. It's going to be something like this. So this time my template URL is going to be the dialog notification template HTML. So let's go to the HTML and also write this part. This is going to be a little bit different than our previous ones, and you're going to see why in a bit. Okay. Let's go here and notifications. So this time for the notifications, I have my settings, and for the settings I have send me updates or allow notifications or I'm compliant with GDPR. So if I open the header with the notification settings, here you will see the 3 different parts with an empty switch and a name and an ng model. So for the ng model I have project and then updates, notifications and GDPR. Of course these are not required. I've just done this like this. So I think that we're done. I hope that I'm not missing anything. Let's see what we have. So for the workout tracker, I have this part right here that you can see. Some basic information. Then for the to-do list, I have this thing right here. For the food and drink menu, you can find it from here, track food. And for the favorites, I have like this one. I made this only to work with hover, but in a real application you would want a button here. For the info card, we have like this information. Now this information. Okay, for the invoice, you just saw that. For the activity feed, this is our feed. Okay, and this is also the coming soon workouts. For the notifications, we have like this cool little thing here. For day 50, which is the job listing, I didn't do a lot of things, just I added this simple page right here. For the press page, again, it is the same. I think it's quite simple, so feel free to add it. For day 52, which was the daily UI logo, I actually started from that. I didn't do a daily UI logo, but I did a logo for the workout body. The header navigation is this thing right here, with also this thing right here. And for the confirm reservation, I've added this part right here, which is book reservation, but it could say like workout reservation and workout in this online thing. So yeah, you have no ideas, and I think actually that we're done, guys. We did everything. I hope that you like this app, and it took me a while to code it. Before coding, it took me a while to find what I wanted to do. So I would appreciate if you like this video, share, and of course subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and also please don't forget to open the description box just below and find all the links that you are going to need in order to reproduce this project. If you're still with me, thank you very much. Have an amazing day. Have a great coding session. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you really soon. Bye.